and welcome back to the Graceful Tangle YouTube channel. I'm Mimi Kate, a young but passionate knitter and crocheter. If you're looking for me on social media, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as the Graceful Tangle. On Ravelry and Etsy, you can find and purchase my knit and crochet patterns. And also on Ravelry, you can find the Graceful Tangle podcast group and join in on all of the fun chatter we have going on over there. I am so excited to be back with you guys today talking about a brand new pattern release. However, it is not my pattern. So this is another one that I have test knitted and it is now released, and I am so excited that this pattern is finally out to you guys because it is amazing. I am so excited about it. So this is the Peekaboo Maxi Skirt, which is a brand new pattern from Chantal of Knitatude. I think we all know and love Chantal. She's just absolutely amazing. She's killing it with all of the pattern releases lately, and it's just absolutely amazing to watch. So this is her newest release, and it is the Peekaboo Maxi Skirt. So this is my very first skirt that I've ever knit or made, or, okay, it's not the first skirt that I've ever worn. I've worn many skirts, but it's the first skirt that I've worn in a very long time. So yes, this is a top-down knitted skirt with some lace at the bottom and then some garter to finish it off. It is mostly stockinette, so it is perfect TV knitting or listening to podcasts or anything like that. It is just, it's perfect. It's like a big sock, honestly. It is so mindless. Literally, you do the waistband, which we'll talk about in a minute, a couple of increase rounds, and then you just knit this length until you get to the lace, and it's so simple. So simple. So the waistband. This is my favorite part of the entire skirt because it is just, I just loved doing it. I love watching it come together. It's almost a little bit self-explanatory how you do it, but at the same time, it's so innovative. So you cast on, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you can see my cast on ridge right here, maybe. You cast on and you knit a certain length, and then you cut elastic and put the elastic around that piece that you have just knitted, and then you fold the fabric, the knitted fabric, over the elastic and bind off, or I guess knit together, the cast on edge and your current knit round. And that is what folds the fabric in such a way that it encases the elastic, and then you just sew the elastic together so that it is secure. And yeah, so now you have this super stretchy waistband. I love the instructions that she gives because it's super easy to follow, and she tells you how to cut the perfect length of elastic for your waist. So you want a little bit of negative ease in the elastic just so the skirt doesn't fall off. She tells you what measurements to use for that, and it's amazing. It's so helpful. So yes, that is the waistband, and then like I said earlier, you just do a couple of increase rounds, and that is what kind of gives you this beautiful, almost gathered look, which creates these lovely little ripples. And then you literally just knit for like 20 inches. It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing. It might be a little bit boring to some people, but at the same time, if you were just in the car on a road trip or sitting downstairs and watching television, you know, there's so many things that you can be doing while just knitting stockinette. It's so mindless, and this is the perfect project. The perfect project for things like that. And then there's a little bit more interest down at the bottom because that is when you do the lace. Do not let this lace scare you. It is so simple. It was so much fun to do. I loved it. I loved creating it. You can see that it is see-through, but at the same time it's down all the way past your knees at this point. So it's, you know, totally fine that you can see through it a little bit. And then you just finish it off with a little bit of garter. So that's a bit about the construction. The yarn that I used, let's chat about that real quick. I used Knit Picks Swish DK in the colorway Delft Heather. I just love this color so much. I think it's so beautiful for fall, but it can also go into the winter season as well. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I did go down a needle size in order to achieve gauge. She calls for you to use a size 9, and I used a size 8. I made the extra small or size 1, and it fits me perfectly. let's see, I'm trying to think if there's any other, the only other, I guess, slight modification, I don't really know if you can call it a modification, but for the bind off, I did a slightly stretchy bind off instead of just a regular knit bind off, because I wanted to give, the thing that I was concerned about and the thing that I dislike about skirts, long skirts to begin with, is I really love being able to move my legs. I do not like being constricted in any way. And one thing that I was nervous about is if I did a basic knit cast off or bind off, I was afraid that when I would walk, my shin would hit the bind off and it would stretch it, but it couldn't actually stretch, so it would just be tight. That might be a silly fear, but I was so scared that was going to happen. So I did a stretchy bind off and it is perfect. It's so drapey, it's so flowy. The shin thing that I was so scared about does not happen. I don't even know if that makes sense, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. So if you enjoy wearing skirts or maxi skirts or just enjoy a lot of mindless knitting, I highly, highly suggest giving this pattern a try. I'll include links in the description box below of where you can find this pattern. And yeah, totally go support Chantel. She is absolutely amazing. Her patterns are so easy to follow and perfect for beginner knitters who want to branch out into limits. That's definitely something that she tries to accomplish, and she 100% succeeds every time. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to knit more of her patterns. I have test knit for her a whole bunch of times. I've knit a few of her patterns for that reason. The one that I cannot wait to make, and I'm not blanking on the name, I'm blanking on how to pronounce the name. Let's see, it starts with an S, Syngonium. I think that's right. I think I did it. I heard her say it on Instagram yesterday, and I'm pretty sure, at the time I'm recording this, I heard her say it, and I'm pretty sure it's called Syngonium. I think that's right. But anyway, it has lace on the bottom and a little bit of lace on the sleeves. It's raglan. I want to knit that sweater so bad. So that is next up on my list of her patterns to knit. Would love to know in the comments below if you plan on knitting this sweater, this skirt, or any of other Chantel's patterns, because again, I can't say it enough. They are absolutely amazing. So again, I have included links to where you can find this in the description box below, and I hope you go over and check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and then don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can know each and every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye!